Hi everyone, my name is Danelle Simon and I'm an Outreach and Community Specialist at UTA Central Library, and today we're going to be talking about some of the services that the library has to offer. Now when you think about the library, you wouldn't really necessarily think about every single thing that we offer. You would probably just think about books or something like that. But the UTA Central Library strives to offer so many vast services, so we're just going to go through some of the services that we offer. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk about some of the lending items that we have. So we have some major technology items. We have things like Dell laptops, we have Surface Pro, Surface Go's, we have MacBooks. If you happen to forget your laptop at home and you don't have something to take with you to class, and you just need something really quickly, you're more than welcome to come in and check out one of our laptops. The laptops are going to be checked out for a week at a time in the fall semester. And then, of course, to renew it, you would have to bring it back. And then we're only checking things out to UTA students. And there are also some other smaller items that we have available for checkout. We have headphones, we have mice, we have an Omnipod charger. That's a really popular item. So basically, if you happen to be studying somewhere that you don't have direct access to a wall outlet or something like that, and you just need to charge your phone or you need to plug in your laptop, you can check out an Omnipod charger. We have calculators, so we have the basic calculators, we have scientific calculators, we have calculators that are more geared towards accounting students as well. So if you need one of those, you can check those out. And we have charging cables and wall adapters for all kinds of phones. We have the USB, USB-C, mini USB, iPhone chargers. Everything's available. We also have portable whiteboards, so if you happen to be studying somewhere and you really need to use a whiteboard, or you just really need to write something out, or you want something to practice that's portable, you can check out a portable whiteboard with markers. We also have mobile hotspots. The hotspots tend to run out very quickly, but basically, if you don't have internet access at home, if you really need a hotspot, you can come check one out. And we also have these cool things called the Google Cardboard VR sets. So if you are familiar with VR, virtual reality sets are basically, so you download an app onto your phone from Google, and then you turn it on your phone, and you insert your phone into the cardboard box that we have, and then you put those on your eyes, and it literally looks like you're in the virtual reality world. It's really cool. I highly recommend that you check these out. Most of these smaller items are available for checkout periods of 3 to 4 hours at a time. But again, that's kind of variable depending on what the exact item is. So yeah, we have all these things available for you to check out for free. We have some spaces available at the UTA Library. So the first space that we're going to talk about is the FABLAB. So once you walk into the library, and if you turn to your right, we have the FABLAB. It's called a fabrication laboratory. So what that space does is, if you go in there, it's literally, you can make anything to your heart's desire. We have 3D printing and scanning available. So if you have a computer file that you've made and you want to print it out using our material and film, you can do that. All you have to pay for is the material that you use to print out your item, and it's very cheap. It's super affordable. If you want to scan something that's three-dimensional, so if you want to scan some kind of design and get it onto a computer file, you can do that as well. If you don't know how to make a file to do 3D printing, we also have consultation services and workshops available that will teach you exactly how you can make these files and then bring them in to get them printed out. We have cutting and etching machines. We have electronics, like we have the wood shop. So the wood shop requires you to have taken a safety training, which is very simple and easy to do. After that initial safety training, you're able to go in there and work with all the tools and machinery that they have over there and create your own woodworking elements. So if you would like to make your own furniture for your dorm, if you want to make anything that has to do with woodworking, you can come and use our machinery as long as you have that safety training. And if you're not sure how to make something, again, we have workshops. Last semester we had a furniture making workshop, and everyone who came to that workshop was able to make their own little stool using wood. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We have glass kilns. If you want to make some glass art, you can do that over there. We have printmaking and textiles workshops. So if you want to sew something or embroider something, we have sewing machines and embroidery machines. Again, free to use with your student ID. All you have to do is pay for the fabric if you happen to need extra fabric, but a lot of times we do have donations, which is why we're able to get some free fabric samples for people to experiment on. And then again, like I said, we have the shop room for woodworking. And again, we have consultation and software support. So if you ever need help with any of these items, if you don't know where to start and you just want to experiment, you're more than welcome to come into the FABLAB or make a consultation appointment online. And I'll link that somewhere here below on the screen. Basically, you can go to their consultation services and get help and get tutorials on how you can create the files and use each of these machinery, and they're more than happy to help you over there. So the FABLAB is a pretty cool space. I highly recommend you check it out. We also have the sandbox space, which is kind of newer. We're starting that this semester. Basically, the sandbox space is, in addition to the FABLAB space, this is going to be where you can get more software-specific support. So we have creative services on the first floor, including we have a green screen room and equipment available for checkout. So if you've ever seen like a weather reporter standing in front of a screen and they point to the screen and in the background they have like this moving and changing images, they're literally standing in front of a green screen and editing in the background to make it look like they're pointing at something that moves. So we can teach you how you can do that. We have a green screen room set up just for this purpose. So all the walls are painted green. We have a portable green screen set as well that we will be experimenting with. And then we have the equipment available. So if you need a video camera and a tripod and the lighting modules, we have all of those available for checkout. It's all free. As a UTA student, you just bring in your ID and check it out. And you can reserve the green screen room for your own use. So it's pretty cool. We have an audio sound studio and equipment available there as well. The only equipment that is being held back due to COVID is the microphones themselves, because we want to keep you safe. So if you bring in your own microphone, you're able to use the sound studio and audio equipment. We have keyboards, we have the editing software, we have everything that you would need to do a podcast or a sound recording. So this is all on the first floor. And then one of our major changes is we're also adding consultation students to the sandbox. So what that means is, let's say you're working on a project and you're not really sure where to begin, or you're kind of stuck on something, or you just need help operating some of the equipment. We have consultation students available in the sandbox space, so you can just walk up to them. They have a desk separated for that, and they will be able to help you complete whatever project it is. They'll be able to answer any questions you have. You can basically consult them just like you would if FABLAB consultant. So that's going to be very helpful for you. And also on the first floor, you'll be able to find OIT help desk. So if you ever need help resetting your password, or you have access issues with your NetID, you can approach OIT. Their help desk is on the first floor as well. And then of course we have a lot of printing and scanning available on the first floor as well. So definitely check out the sandbox space. It's going to be really fun. We're really looking forward to having all this technology and equipment available to you guys. And the rooms, the green screen room and the audio studio, you can reserve those online. I'll add a link to this PowerPoint where you can click through and go to reserve the rooms.